Hello and welcome, my soul tribe. We're going to do a general reading looking into what this person is telling their friend or friends about you. Then in the extended, we'll see what the friend said after they shared how they feel about you or just kind of what came up in this conversation. So remember that these are collective in general. Receive what aligns, release what doesn't. Never give your power away to a reading or an outcome. Remember, you're a conscious creator and your timeline shifts and changes with your free will choice, as does others with their free will choice. So let's get into this. So where they might have had this conversation, we have school, classroom, learning, knowledge. Okay, so some place of knowledge, some place of school. It could be a school setting. This could be a program perhaps that they had this conversation. They could be teachers, but some sort of educational setting, right? Some place of learning. It could have also been going for a walk in nature, going for a walk in the park. We have curving trail, twisting route, meandering passage. So this was a conversation that was, I sense this person opening up their heart space and just sharing what's on their heart with this friend. And it wasn't a rushed experience. It wasn't a crowded experience. It was just kind of they're like walking on a trail together and chatting. Now, these could be some identifiers, but they don't have to be. But we have engineer, architect of solutions, engineering practice, problem solver, complex systems and technology. So they could be an engineer, the person you're thinking about, or it could be their friend. But this is, architect of solutions. So this is somebody that they come to for solutions to some of the challenges or problems that they have. This is somebody that they really trust. I feel like this is somebody quite logical, but also, highly intelligent problem solver here. This could be somebody who's very mathematical as well. Their friend could be an air sign. Okay, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius don't have to be. But we also have researcher, explorer of the truth, exploration, study. Okay, so this person could be a researcher. The person on your mind could be a researcher that you're watching this for, or it's just they're figuring you out. They're wanting to try and figure you out here. That's what's coming through. Okay, so they're walking with this person, either on some sort of school grounds, some sort of educational setting, or perhaps on some kind of beautiful nature path here. And what your person or this person is saying about you is we have the King of Wands. Now you can apply this as masculine or feminine energy, but they're saying that you're entrepreneurial, that you are very driven, that you're passionate, that you're attractive, that they're very attracted to you. Okay. And then we also have this energy of the Three of Cups, that you're a bit of a free spirit, that you surround yourself with really lovely energies, right? Some of you, it's like they love the way that you move. You could be, very much into like dancing, but they feel like you move through life in a very kind of free-flowing way that amazes them. Highly passionate and attracted to you here. For some of you too, if they know your friend group, they like your friend group, or they just see that you surround yourself with people that elevate you. And you may not surround yourself with crowds, right? There's only two other people in this card. So you are very cautious about like who you spend your time and energy with and who's in your inner circle. And this is something that they're observing and that they are kind of chatting about here too. But with that King of Wands, yes, very much attracted to you. I'm feeling a strong sacral energy pull. So they're talking about how attractive you are as well to this person, the way that you kind of shine in the world. Okay, maybe shine in the work that you do. The other message that's coming through is we do have the World card and we have the Tower. So this person is talking about how you can alchemize, how you can take situations that are very complex and break them down into this elegant simplicity is what's coming through with the World card. How you can kind of detach from the energies of the world, rest, recharge, relax, and that beauty just tends to surround you and is attracted to you. If this person has known you for a while, they're talking about how you have moved through so many tower moments in your experience, right? How you've gone through so many rebirths here. If they've been able to kind of witness that or experience that, but it's like your energy is so powerful. It's like you showed up in their experience and you're like this whole package, right? You are, with the World card, incredibly successful in your own right and in your own vision. With that World card, they're saying like you're magical, like you create these miracles. They see how you shift and change, the spaces and places around you, how you nurture energies. And also, again, with that Tower, like you show up in this full energy and it creates these transformations around you. Like you reveal others, you see through the cracks in the foundation. Okay, you see the truth. And that's something else, that this person is saying. Like you see right through situations, you see right through people. Okay, and that can be really kind of shocking. You create a lot of change and impact in the world. That's something else that they're talking about here. You have a sense of gentleness, sensuality to you. You live in your own form of luxury. Now, that doesn't have to be necessarily material luxury, but you live life kind of in your own design here. But this person's talking about how powerful you are. You could awaken others. You could have that sort of energy that awakens others. And some of you could be on a platform online with the World card, because that can represent, being on some sort of online platform. This person also say that how much, you have this energy that's very warm. It's very loving. It's joyful. Like you are an uplifting energy here with the Sun card. So they would talk about that. There's also, like, they love seeing you in the sunshine. There's something about seeing you in the sunshine that just like is breathtaking to them. Whoa, like I felt that. It's breathtaking to them. But you also just bring them a lot of happiness. And there might also be something that you're going to be celebrating soon that they know about, that maybe they're starting to talk to their friend about. But they talk about how clear your energy is, how clear your mind is, how authentic you are, That's something else that's coming through. How comfortable you are in your own skin too. Because it looks almost like she's in a bit of a robe there. It could be a gi, but it looks more like a robe, in this like purple robe. So they feel like you're very spiritually protected and kind of spiritually blessed, I'm hearing. Then we have the Four of Wands. So yes, they definitely sense that there's this celebration around you. You're elevating in your experience. They're talking about this with their friend. They're saying, talking about this new opportunity or this excitement or this new doorway that's opening up here. For some of you, they're saying like, I could really see a relationship with this person. I could see this going the distance. I gain so much clarity when I'm around this person. I feel like a kid again with the Page of Cups. And there might have been something that came up too with this person where it was like they feel like they owe you some sort of apology, or they just feel like they want to express themselves, because we do have the heart chakra coming through. So they are connecting in with their heart chakra. You might have kind of they might have had a heart chakra awakening with you, kind of being in their experience. Wow. And some of you, this person's like, yeah, she's the one, he's the one. Like, that could be it as well. If you've known this person for a while and they're chatting with their friend about you, that's something that they could say, that like, listen, like he's the one, she's the one, but I know I'm going to have to make these changes with the Tower. I know I'm going to have to close out some cycles. And they're saying you're so loved. You're so loved and appreciated by your communities. And you've really built this beautiful foundation for yourself, whether it's in business, whether it's, again, whatever that success is for you here. Some of you might have recently moved into a new home and you're going to have like a party to celebrate that, right? And this person's talking a little bit about that. There's all these different kind of wins they're really painting you in this really beautiful light when they're talking to their friend. They're also saying with the Page of Cups, yes, you make them feel like a kid, but that you're genuine, right? You're genuine with them. They could also say how like children and animals like gravitate toward you. Like a lot of people feel really safe in your company. They do feel like you have alchemized a lot in your experience. And it's interesting because we have 2 dragons coming through in the charms. So they feel like you're a match, okay? Because we have those 2 dragons. They feel like you're a match. You might have an affinity for dragons. You might have a dragon tattoo, or they do, but like or you both love fantasy. So they're talking with their friend too about like the common threads that you share with each other. We also have the letter C that could represent you, their friend, or this person. And we have Pisces, okay? So they're definitely in their feelings with that Pisces energy, and their friend could be quite intuitive as well. We also have, the staircase. So again, this person is talking about how you're advancing yourself in your experience. And we have the golden key. You've unlocked something for them. We also have Scorpio energy, and we have the 2nd house, value, material, sense of self, self-esteem. So this person is also like, they're kind of like gushing a little bit about your confidence, the way that you shine, that you have this, really healthy sense of self-esteem, how you've also been really healthy for them in their experience, how you have unlocked doors, okay, with that golden key that also, connects in with Hecate as well. And we have the sun and the moon and the snake energy. That's kind of like the esoteric kind of witchy energy coming through. This can be, again, that you're beautifully balanced in your high priestess energy with the light and the shadow, that you have really worked on kind of mastering yourself. You've done a lot of healing work with that snake energy and a lot of like transformation. You could be a tarot reader. You could be an intuitive, because on the bottom of the deck, we do have the high priestess. So this person could speak a little bit about that, or about like your gifts and your abilities with their friend. But they kind of like, they like your light and they like your shadow too. They like these different sides of you. So they're literally just like singing your praises while walking down this path and talking to their friend. I think if anything, like the challenge, I can get 1 card on that, but I think the challenge that is coming up here is they know they're going to have to make some great changes in their experience. It could have to do with their energy. It could have to do with relocating with the World card in the Tower. Letting some sort of foundation, crumble. Wow, Ace of Cups. Oh my gosh, the Hermit and the Ace of Cups. This person has also sat with their own energy. Okay, they definitely, there's that sense of love and excitement here, right? They're giddy over you, okay? And they could be having a conversation about their friend, with their friend, talking a little bit more about like deeper commitment with you. For those of you, if you've been together for a while. But if this is like something brand new, this person's like I see a lot with this person. I see a lot of potential here. Like he or she got into my heart space. Their energy is so healing. Like they offer this incredible wisdom. They're transparent, they're going on and on. They're just saying all these beautiful things about you. But some of you, yeah, they could be asking their friend about, kind of next steps for this connection if you've known each other for a while. So that's where I'm going to leave it. We're going to take it into the extended look and see what their friend had to respond with, what they said, what they shared. It's a big deal when you open up your heart and you express how you feel about somebody to a friend, right? Because there's always that sense of them judging or taking things the wrong way or something like that. So let's get into that. The extended will be available in the extended videos only link below for my Patreon. Receive what aligns, release what doesn't. Thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you soon.